everybody, I'm Animal Boy, and welcome to the Great Animal Race! I'm here with the president of Biology Club at Delaware Valley University, Adham.
Howdy, howdy.
And the president of Herpetology Club here, Morgan.
Hello.
They will be racing, going head to head, to see who can find the most animals in 20 minutes. Now, a few rules before you guys start. Rule number 1, these animals will be ranked by points. Mammals and herps will be worth 3 points, birds and fish will be worth 2, and bugs will be worth 1. Next up, you guys have to get this animal on film for it to count. Luckily, you'll have a wildlife photographer and a cameraman going with you guys. And lastly, at the end of the 20 minutes, whoever finds the most points will have the title of Coolest Cub on Campus. Are you guys ready?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh!
Y'all, we got turtles. So that big one right there, that's either yellow-bellied slider or a cooter. Who knows? But that, one thing for sure, that's a female. Females, huge, way bigger than the males. Much bigger than that little guy right there. That is not a slider, that's a painted turtle. Look at his face. His face right there. You see all those crazy colorations, crazy like stripes, yellow striping. Oh, they're great. An eastern painted turtle. Oh, awesome.
Is that Robin robbing my spotlight? Can't believe he'd do such a thing. So that there looks like a red-tailed hawk, possibly juvenile. Don't see a very red tail on that one. Assuming it is a red-tailed hawk, might not be. That's kind of cool. Haven't seen him on campus before. Find somebody new every day.
Looky! Oh, beautiful! That is a dragonfly, a darter dragonfly. They are beautiful, beautiful insects. Those guys, they have 4 wings, 2 pairs of wings. They are some of the best flyers of all insects. Those guys can fly forwards, backwards, straight. Oh my! Would you looky there? We have another friend that we would love to call an eastern belted kingfisher. Those guys are fishing specialists. What he will do when he sees a small fish like a small bluegill or a young bass, he'll fly right up way high above the lake. They can see right through the water. They have special structures that actually reduce the glare below their eyes so they can see straight through the water. So when he sees a fish, he will dive down full speed, bam, catch a fish.
Yeah! I do not do well on camera. I had a funny pun. I lost my pun. It's not very punny of me. So if you look down there, you got a crazy little hopping frog. He's not really hopping right now. Thinks we can't see him, but we can. And he's just a little guy.
So look right over there, right by that pipe. They're all the other side of the lake. Those are a pair of Canada geese. At Lake Archer, at DelVal's Lake Archer, we have a pair of Canada geese that nest here every year. But unfortunately, these guys are very, very protective of their eggs. So if you guys ever see these guys nesting, they usually will nest all along the shoreline over here. They usually have different nesting spots. But if you ever see them nest and the male's defending his nest, leave them alone. They're just trying to defend their nest. They're just trying to raise their chicks. They do not want to be bothered. As long as you leave them alone, they will leave you alone.
What the heck, man? He just ate our snake. Like, we were best buddies just over there. And now you're stealing points from me. How could you? And there, now he's running away from his problems. That was really cool though to see. I want a rock. I want a good, big, chunky rock to flip over. But I'm rockless. There's nothing but trees here. Come on, John Cena. Where the hell? No, not John Cena. Dwayne Johnson. I'm gonna keep messing that up. Okay, let's try that again.
Nope, I'm keeping that in.
Nope, we're keeping that in. That log looks pretty flippable. Got an ant colony in it.
Follow there, buddy. Oh, he's so tiny. Oh, there he goes. What's under here? Oh, wolf spider, wolf spider. Right there, that's a baby wolf spider. So fun fact with the wolf spiders, those guys don't build any webs. These guys are free-living spiders. They'll hunt down and pursue their own food. Oh, so great. Let's see, what order of insect are you? There he goes, no.
And under here, we got some wood. Not much else, but we got some wood. So this guy is a little tiny millipede. They're pretty cool. So millipedes are gonna have 4 legs per body segment compared to centipedes, which only have 2. I know a lot of people don't like roaches, but they can be pretty cool. I mean, you got the Madagascar hissing roaches, which hiss. Kind of as the name implies, but they're pretty cool. They can also climb glass, which is pretty neat. They're really fun little guys. So I have a jumping spider, a super, super tiny one. So please stay on my hand, bud. And I'm just gonna get stabbed all over here. So this guy is super, super tiny. Almost got away from me. But he's pretty cool. These guys can stay pretty small normally, but definitely a few that can get kind of up there.
But over here we have what is called an armadillidium isopod. So fun fact, these aren't native. These guys were actually brought here over from Europe. Even so, they don't really cause any harm to our environment, and they're still such cool animals. Oh, look at that, going into a ball to protect itself. Tough exoskeleton. Oh, such a cool find. These guys are my favorite animals. No, get over here. Aha! A soil centipede. So this over here, centipedes have tons of different members in their family. They're not just those big guys that'll eat big animals. There's also really little types of centipedes, just like this guy, a soil centipede with hundreds of little legs. So these guys, they are predators. They're gonna be eating tiny, tiny little arthropods in the soil, little springtails, little other types of myriapods called symphylans, anything they can really eat.
Whatever it was. Oh my God, that's a water snake. That's a baby. Come here, buddy. Oh my God, little guy, come here. Come be my friend, please. Oh, I know, we are so angry. Very, very angry, I know. How could I? So this guy's really cool. He's a little tiny baby water snake. So these guys are not venomous, but they do kind of look like a cottonmouth. One of the big characteristic differences is going to be their lack of this kind of like bandit mask on their head. If I can get this guy to kind of chill out, you might be able to see, I know, very angry. They're also going to have these stripes on their mouth, which you can kind of see on this guy, but it's going to be a lot more prevalent on an adult. But these guys are not venomous at all, like I said. They're completely harmless. However, their saliva does contain an anticoagulant, so it's going to kind of prevent your blood from properly forming a scab and stopping blood flow. So it can look like their bite is really, really bad, but the second you wash it off, it's usually just a handful of pricks, if anything at all. So they're not going to do too much damage to you, but sometimes it can look pretty scary if you're not aware of that. Little tiny hidey hole for you. Okay, you're just gonna, there you go. There you go, don't become food, become big. Yeah, he musked all over my hand. So I'm gonna rinse that off.
Frog, right there. It's right there in between those thorns. Yep, there he is, right there. Oh, it's a young one too.
Does anybody want to be my friend over here? Apparently nobody wants to be my friend. I'm friendless out here. So sad. Hey, little buggy. Actually, these guys aren't bugs, they're crustaceans, and they actually have gills. So they need to stay in pretty moist environments, like the moist underside of this log here. But they're pretty cool. You got a whole bunch of different species. This one looks like it might be an armadillium, but they're pretty cool. You find them in captivity pretty easily. Lots of people breed these guys, and they make pretty fun little pets. And they'll just kind of eat whatever you put in with them. They're just little guys, doing little guy things.
Wow, does not want to come out. Nothing. That's just fine. Hello there, buddy.
some horses over there. They're big old guys. Yeah, it looks like they're putting them up, so I guess we came out here at a good time. All the horses. How many are there? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6, maybe 7 over there. How many points is that? 7 times 3, 21 points? I win!
Freedom! No pain, no gain. So in order to find nature, you must become one with... That is a gold mine, you see right there. Rotting piles of wood like this hold tons of invertebrates. Carpenter bees, carpenter ants, spiders, harvestmen. Woo! Look at that guy right there! Woo! So folks, I was very politely told to silence in order to not scare the bird right there. That is a red-tailed hawk. That's one of our campus's apex predators. So these guys on campus will be eating anything they can catch. They'll eat garter snakes, the frogs, squirrels, mice, other small birds, campus bats, if they're awake for them, which ironically enough, see right there, that big black box right there, that's our bat house. That holds like good hundreds of bats. That guy right there will make a nice little snack of them. They'll even eat those goose that we found before. He's the reason why they are so protective over their eggs. He will very easily fly over and snatch a gooseling if he has the chance. Thankfully, there are the geese right there. Don't see any gooselings this year, so he has no chance to get any goose eggs. Oh, he's beautiful.
Yeah, so up in that tree there, we have a starling. They're really cool birds, really pretty birds too. It does kind of suck to see them on campus though, since they are really invasive and they are pretty aggressive when it comes to outcompeting our local species here in the United States. But I can't complain too much since they are points. Yeah, so right down here, we got a fly. I'm gonna kind of stay away from him, don't want to spook him. But flies are pretty cool. They can be kind of a nuisance, especially in our homes, but they are a vital part of the ecosystem and do deserve at least a little bit of respect. They're really cool. They fly pretty damn fast. They're neat little guys. Yeah, so I've got a wasp over there. They're also one a lot of people don't really like. Some wasp species can be a little bit more territorial and aggressive than some others. Unfortunately, I'm not great with wasp identification, but there's one over there. He's just a little guy. He's gonna chill over there, and as long as I keep my distance from him, and he keeps his distance from me, we can all be pretty chill. Yeah, I don't know what that guy is, but he is about, I'd say, half the size of that cricket. Is he a wasp of some sort? Maybe. I wonder if he's like a parasitoid. That's what he might be. He might be a parasitoid. Parasitoids are going to take another animal, lay their eggs in the other animal, in this case being a cricket, and then the eggs incubate, hatch, feed on the cricket, and then they will emerge generally as fully formed adults.
Well, our timer's done. We finished out with that hawk. I'm going to this now. Let me get here. Oh, I just got slapped in the face by a stick.
Well, a valiant effort was taken by both peoples, but one reigned victorious, winning 23 to 22 points. The winner is, drumroll please, Morgan! Congratulations, Morgan! Herpetology Club wins the Great Animal Race at Delaware Valley University. And I just want to say how proud I am of both of you for doing this amazing thing.